The Associated Press Rafael Nadal reacts after winning a point against James Duckworth during their first-round match at the Australian Open in Melbourne on Monday. 7:50 p.m., January 14, 2019. The Associated Press Melbourne, AP, Rafael Nadal has missed a lot of tennis since last September. He hasn't missed a beat. The No. 2-seeded Nadal had a 6-4, 6-3, 7-5 win over Australian wildcard entry James Duckworth on Monday in the first round of the Australian Open, his first match back in Rod Laver Arena since he had to retire during his quarter-final match last year. The 17-time major winner hasn't played since retiring from his semi-final at the U.S. Open because of a knee injury, and then had surgery on his right ankle in November. He also withdrew from a tune-up tournament in Brisbane because of a muscle strain in his thigh, mainly as a precaution, to ensure he's fit for the season-opening major. Not easy to come back after a lot of months of competition, especially against a player playing super aggressive every shot, Nadal said. It's very difficult to start after an injury, I know it very well. It's very special to be back, wearing a sleeveless top. He showed no signs of any issues against Duckworth. His only hiccup came when he served for the match in the 9th game of the third set and was broken at love. He returned the favor very quickly, though, to seal his spot in the second round. Nadal has only lost twice in the first round at Grand Slams, to Steve Darcy at 2013 Wimbledon, and to Fernando Verdasco here in 2016, and is aiming to be the first man in the Open era to win all 4 majors at least twice. Maria Sharapova was the first of 5 Australian Open winners to play in Rod Laver Arena on day 1, starting with a 6-0, 6-0 win over Harriet Dart. Number 2 ranked Angelique Kerber, the 2016 Australian Open champion, opened with a 6-2, 6-2 win over Polona Hercog. Sharapova has the second-best record among active women's players in first-round matches as the majors, and she gave an illustration of why that's the case in a 63-minute disposal of Dart. The 2008 champion is making her 15th trip to Melbourne Park in her 55th Grand Slam tournament, and she's acutely aware of the toll that the sun and long early matches can have on a player's title ambitions, so she gets straight to business. Stung by a first-round loss at Wimbledon last year, Sharapova said she couldn't afford to feel any empathy for Dart. I mean, there is no time for that, I'm sorry to say. When playing the first round of a Grand Slam, said Sharapova, who is still feeling pain in her right shoulder despite sitting out the end of last season after the U.S. Open. I think I was just focused on not having a letdown speech.